One of the most important services a station can offer its listeners that sets them apart from the competition is local weather. An accurate forecast and current weather conditions is beneficial information to pass along so listeners can plan and prepare for extreme events and help them decide how to dress on certain days. Airing regular updated forecasts also aligns with the station's obligation to operate in the public interest. Many music formatted stations use produced imaging for their hourly weather forecasts. One common work part is called a donut. This piece of production contains an open and close with a recorded voiceover introduction or open, a built in closing voiceover, and an instrumental music bed in the middle of the donut hole over which you perform your weather break. The music bed in a donut is a set length which gives your weather break a maximum length shown as 30 seconds in this example. If it's too short, there will be extra musical dead air, if you will, before the close starts, and if it's too long, the close will cut you off. Timing is key when working with donuts. Like a donut, a two punch contains both the open, the instrumental music bed, and the close, but as two separate parts or punches. The first is the open and an included longer music bed, shown as 60 seconds in this example, over which you perform your weather break. And the second punch is the close that can be triggered at will with no time constraints. Donuts and two punches are also often used for other imaging applications like promos and teases. Now for the weather itself. This break is an exception to most in that it doesn't require you to begin with the station ID, since the donut or two punch will do that for you. It will probably begin with something like KANW weather, so there is also no need to redundantly mention the word weather. The National Weather Service provides updated daily forecasts for you to observe and communicate. If there are any unusual or severe weather watches, warnings, or advisories like snow, wind, rain, thunderstorms, or flash floods, that is what you would lead with. Next would be the forecast, the sky conditions, and likelihood of precipitation for the appropriate day part. Remember, you are forecasting, meaning predicting what to expect, not what has already happened. If you are on the air in the morning, you should forecast today, maybe tonight, and less so tomorrow. If you are on in the midday, forecast later this afternoon into the evening and maybe tomorrow. If you are on in the evening, you should concentrate on tomorrow's forecast. Be conversational and easy to understand. You are a radio announcer, not a meteorologist, so there is no need for barometric pressure readings or other technical lingo, since most of the listeners don't know what that means anyway. Mention wind speed only if it is above 15 or 20 miles per hour, and say breezy or windy. If winds are 20 miles an hour or less, that probably won't impact anyone's outdoor activities. If sustained winds are over 20 miles an hour and gusting much higher, then give the predicted high wind velocity in miles per hour, because that will definitely affect outdoor activities. Next would be the predicted high and low temperatures for the forecasted day parts previously mentioned. The National Weather Service provides both a specific number and an estimated range. Choose what you think is easier to understand for your listener. If you opt for a range, don't just say a high in the 90s, because 91 and 99 are very different temperatures. Instead, narrow it down with near 90, low 90s, mid 90s, upper 90s, or near 100 to be more accurate. To end your weather break, give the exact current temperature as provided by the National Weather Service.